Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
Ugly Betty is back and she's all grown up 25 years after the original telenovela ended. The original cast of Yo Soy, Betty La Fea, returns for a 10-episode run as Betty, La Fea, La Historia Continua on Amazon Prime. Ana Maria Orozco, 51, returns in the title role, which has her narrating a funeral, saying, "Finalmente me fui de sus vidas, finally I have fled my life." It isn't Betty's actual funeral but the death of a family member and a nod to the death of Fernando Gaitan, the screenwriter and producer of the original series. As the story gets underway, Betty knocks over the casket just moments into her eulogy, reminding the audience that she's still the lovable klutz they fell in love with in the early aughts. The original series aired in Colombia nightly on weekdays and was the very definition of water cooler television, with 70% of viewers tuning in to watch the telenovela. The show was also aired on the radio because commuters driving home from work didn't want to miss a moment of the story. "Nowadays I find it quite interesting to revisit Betty," Orozco said in an interview with the Los Angeles Times. "I mean, I'm older. Betty's older. And it was interesting to tell a story that felt contemporary. Not to do a remake, or to go back to a vision of the past, or to just repeat what we'd done already. For me that was key, to do something different without losing the core of who Betty was." As the first episode of the new season continues, Betty and Armando reunite at the funeral after separating, while their daughter Camilla is off studying fashion in New York. The new show, which dropped all 10 episodes on Prime on July 19th, picks up where the 2001 to 2002 series Ekamoto left off. In that show, Betty and Armando had just welcomed their daughter and started on their journey of balancing parenthood and their career in the family business. Jorge Herrera returns as Betty's father, Hermes Pinzon Galarza, Mario Duarte returns as Betty's friend, Nicolas Mora Cifuentes, and Julian Arango reprises his role as Hugo, Betty's sassy and flamboyant gay friend. After the funeral, a meeting to determine the fate of Ekamoto is held. To everyone's shock and surprise, Betty is appointed president of the fashion company that has fallen on hard times. "It's a character I know, in which I feel very comfortable. It's been a lot of fun to think about how she's doing now, at this age, at this point in her life," Orozco said in an interview with Forbes. "We tell the audience a little of what has transpired over the past 25 years, but we place ourselves in the now and what is going on in the lives of the characters," Orozco explained. Betty's universe maintains its essence, as do the other characters, because that universe is already created. But it's updated within the context of today's reality. "We are no longer questioning whether Betty is ugly or not," she noted. "We are focusing more on the person, on self-love. Betty is not afraid to feel vulnerable or question who she has been over these past years. It's about her process of finding herself again." The Colombian actress pointed out that Betty's character has remained relevant and beloved and spawned many remakes and adaptations around the world. Orozco feels that's because she has been authentic. Despite the bullying, her insecurities, and the challenges she faced, she always remained herself, true to herself, with a very noble heart.